What is up, guys? It's time for another Marvel Champions weekly one-shot challenge. And this week's challenge is called Complete the Collection. So we must win the Infiltrate the Museum scenario using any hero. So we're going to be facing the Collector 1 here on Expert Mode with Raccoon for a super thematic matchup. During this scenario, players cannot remove cards from the collection in the Grand Collection main scheme right here. No alarm causes players to lose a game when there are 5 per player cards in the collection. Okay, so for setup here, we create the collection game area. We're going to have that right here. Put the top card of each player's deck face up into the collection. Okay, so let's shuffle up our player deck here. And then we're going to put the top card of our deck face up into the collection here. So let's just do a shuffle like this. And then we're going to lose a top card here, which will be this card right here. So we lost a battery pack. Okay, so collector still rockets battery pack. And then with the main scheme, stage 1B, it starts off here with 4 times player threat. And then it says here, if there are at least 5 per player cards in a collection, then the players lose a game. However, with the weekly one-shot challenge 13, it says that no matter how many cards are in the collection, we will never lose a game. The only way for us to lose is if the main scheme hits 10, or if the collector brings Rocket's hit points down to 0 and defeats us. And then there's a hero action here where we can do stuff to remove cards from the collection, but with the weekly one-shot challenge, there's no way for us to remove cards from the collection. Whatever is in there will stay in there forever. Let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then the collector has this force interrupt whenever a card will be placed into a discard pile from play. So it's going to be stuff like our allies, upgrades, or supports. Instead of going into the discard pile, they go face up into the collection instead, and the collector will collect everything. And this will also include his encounter cards like minions and side schemes. All right, so we have the encounter deck shuffled up. The collector also has a one-good effect. We either choose to put top card of our deck into the collection or take 3 damage. Let's take 3. So we drop from 9 down to 6 because we can just recover that right away, right? Let's draw up to our hand set here of 6 in our alter ego, and let's start the game off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Let's see. We got a double, which is really nice. I think I want to play a skeleton. We could just play Groot cleanly here as well. We could start to defend attacks for us, and then get some thwarting off the main. Or do I recover and just get more life just in case? I think we're actually just going to hold on to his hand here. Yeah, we're just going to keep his hand not moving because I don't want to lose more key cards. Let's exhaust your card. No, we're going to... That's fine. Let's exhaust your card by 3. That'll bring us from 6 back up to 9. We're going to use a double here. So I can play our Cyber Kinetic Skeleton. We get plus 3 hit points, so we go from 9 up to 12. And we also get plus 1 attack in hero form. Let's flip over to hero form. And then we're going to use 3 resources right here, so we can play Groot. Groot says play only if your deck has a guardian trait, which we have in our hero form here. After he defends against attack, we can heal 2 damage from him. Let's not have him active. We're just gonna enter turn. Let's ready back up, draw back up to our hand set here of 5. Ooh, we got a Flora and Fauna. And we also got a rocket launcher to put that down with. So it could be pretty good. Okay, so it is collector turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. Groot will defend his attack. He's hitting with a base of 2. Boost card here is gonna be, if there are 3 or fewer cards in the collection, put the top card of your deck face up into the collection. So we lose Short and Fraud. All right, that's another card there as a boost effect. So only 2 damage on Groot. And then we're going to trigger Groot's response. After he defends against attack, heal 2 damage from him. So he heals back to full. Okay. Then we're going to get dealt 1 face down encounter card, which is going to be the poison attached to your identity. As a force interrupt, when your turn begins, place a poison counter here, then take a damage for each counter here. Here, actually, we spend through so different types to discard this card. All right. So we have to do that, right? All right, so our turn begins. We place a poison counter, and then we take a damage drop from 12 down to 11. All right, let's go ahead and thwart for 2 from the main. Drop it down to 3. Let's do... So I'm not going to play the Flora and Fauna, even though we have the Groot and Rocket combo. Do I want Drax or a Rocket Launcher? I think I want Drax more, actually. So let's use the hero action here. Spend 3 resources of different types. Any player can do this. So we're going to spend a physical resource here, a mental, and energy, and declare the... Or actually, we don't have to declare it wild to be anything. So wild, energy, and wild, mental, and physical, 3 different resources. So we can discard the poison. And whenever it gets discarded, it's an attachment. So instead of going to the discard pile, it goes into the collection. So there's 3 cards in here now, which is not great. We're gonna spend, and then since we spent salvage, after we spend this card, we put a tech upgrade from discard pile on top of your deck. Let's get our pistol here and put it on top of our deck. All right, then we're gonna use 3 resources here to play Drax. Play only if your deck has a guardian trait. We have a guardian trait here. He cannot attack minions. Let's have him swing for 3 in the collector. That will bring him from 14 down to 11. Drax will take a consequent damage. That ends our turn. Let's ready back up. And we need Groot to just block attacks. And if Collector gets a boost of 3, then Groot will stay alive there, which is good. We're gonna draw back up to our hands here 5. Draw into that pistol, another pistol, and some allies. Okay, Collector's turn is gonna add 1 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. Groot blocks again. He's hitting with a base of 2. Boost card here is going to be 0. Okay, so just 2 damage again to Groot. And Groot's response, after he takes damage, he can heal up if he's still alive. Then we could dealt 1 face down card card, which is going to be caught off guard. This card, upgrade support your control. Darn, okay, so we have to lose this. And it goes into the collection here. And then we lose 3 life. So we go from 11 back down to 8 because that gave us 3 life. All right, we have 4 cards in the collection already. So it's going to end Collector's turn. It's back to our turn. Yeah, losing that was not great. So we just play Bug and a pistol here. All right, I think that's it. Yeah, so this would be a resource here. So I can play Rocket's pistol. Just come in here with 2. Actually, wait. Sorry, guys. Instead of using Cosmo, we're gonna use the battery pack and Florafana to pay for the pistol here. This comes in with 3 charge counters. I think I'm gonna play Cosmo instead of Bug. We're gonna exhaust the pistol here. Remove a charge counter. It can do 2 damage to enemy. So let's hit the Collector for 2. That'll bring from 11 down to 9. Drax will swing for 3. That'll bring from 9 down to 6. Drax takes a consequential damage. Rocket's gonna thwart 2 from the main. Drop this down to 2. And then let's use, I could also play another pistol. Now let's do 2 so I can play Cosmo, who's a guardian ally. And then as intro, when Cosmo thwarts or attacks, we can declare a card type, and this card type on the counter deck. So let's thwart for 1 from here. And then we're going to declare a treachery. This card type on the counter deck. If it is a treachery, it's not. If it was a treachery, then we would have gotten no consequential damage. But since it wasn't, Cosmo takes consequential damage. That ends our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hands here at 5. So we're kind of just having Groot defend for us. And it's working out not too bad. We got a drop kick, but no physicals to pay for it. But we got a double here for the particle cannon, which I kind of want to play. Okay, Collector's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us with 2. Groot defends, boost card. It's going to be 0. So once again, Groot is getting high value. He defends for 2. Then he's going to heal both damage, so back to full life. We could dealt face down a counter card, which is the Beyonder's Blazer. Attached to enemy with the highest scheme that goes to the Collector. Yeah, it's +1. It's an amplified, so every boost is now +1. Here, actually, we spend 2. We can place 2 threat on the main scheme and spend 2 resources the same type to discard this card, which I'm not going to do. Okay, so it's back to our turn here. We can flip the Collector. Do I just clean this hand, lose a dropkick? We should have 2 more dropkicks left on deck, right? I'm feeling pretty healthy. I feel this is fine, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and use lose ingenuity, 3 resources here, so I can play our particle cannon. It's 3 cost upgrade. Upgrade comes in here with 2 charge counters. And then did we spend? Oh, we spent salvage. So after you spend this card, put a tech upgrade from discard pile on top of your deck. So we're going to get our battery pack and put it on top of our deck after spending salvage here as a resource, because battery pack is a tech upgrade. And then let's use a resource here to play endurance. You get +3 hit points, so we go from 8 back up to 11, and our max is now 12 again, even though we lost our cyberkinetic skeleton. All right, let's see. What do we do here? Particle cannon does 4. Drax does 3. The pistol here will do 2 though, so I think I want to hit it pretty cleanly. Let's see. We do Drax, pistol, and then Cosmo, because if Cosmo gets knocked out, they go into the collection. And actually, it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Okay, let's just do Cosmo first then. So Cosmo is going to swing for 1 of the Collector. That ran from 6 down to 5. Her interrupt, we're going to declare, let's do treachery again. Come on. Minion. Okay, so Cosmo takes constant damage, gets knocked out. Instead of going to discard pile, they go into the collection, which is unfortunate. So we lost our dog here. Collector's gathering a lot. And then, okay, so we did that already. Now Drax will swing for 3 on the Collector. That'll bring him from 5 down to 2. Drax will take a consequent damage, so a total of 3 damage here on Drax now. Then we're going to exhaust our pistol. Remove a counter, do 2 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Collector here for 2. That'll bring from 2 down to 0. And that will flip him over to his 3rd and final stage here. He has a 1 read effect. Put the top card of each player's deck face up into the collection, so we lose a card here. Oh, the battery pack. Darn it, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. I shouldn't have gotten it back with the salvage. And then we place 1 threat on the main scheme for each card in the collection. So we have 6 cards here. Add to the main scheme, so 2 plus 6 is gonna be 8, right? Yeah, 2 plus 6 is 8. Okay, and then Rocket's going to Thor for 2. Let's drop this back down to 6, at least. All right, and then he has the Force Interrupt now. It's a little bit different. So when a card will be placed into discard pile from play, instead of just putting in the collection, we still do that, but we also put it throughout the main scheme, which is not good. All right, that's gonna end our turn. Oh wait, and then he has 18 hit points. Our turn's not over yet. We still have our particle cannon. Let's exhaust this, remove a charge counter, do 4 damage to enemy with overkill. So that will bring it from 18 down to 14. Okay, so we just gotta get him down. Let's get end our turn. Let's ready back up here. So Groot's just defending, and we're just gonna try to get the collector down here, I guess. We're gonna draw back up to our hand size of 5. I like the I've got a plane. We have nowhere family, but we've went through most of our Guardian allies, even though Throg is a Guardian though. So we could do this, draw a card for the I've got a plane. That might work. Okay, collector's turn, he's gonna add 1 to the main. He's going to attack, Groot defends. Base of 3, boost card here is going to be 1 plus amplify. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage on Groot. Groot lives, right? Yeah, so he's gonna heal 2. Only 3 damage now. And then we get that 1 face down counter card, which is Obedience Potion, attached to your identity. You get -1 thwart, 1 attack, and 1 defense. As here, actually, we can take 1 damage and spend 2 mentals to discard this card. Yeah, probably not gonna do that. So we have -1 to our side, 0 attack, 0 defense, and 1 thwart. Okay, and it's back to our turn here. All right, let's see. So if I play Nowhere into Throg, we can draw. We can I've got a plan, Thor for 1. Then we can Thor for 2, which is way not as good. We don't have the mental to spend for this anyways. So we can at least Thor for 3 from the main. And we just have to last another turn here. This Thor's for 3. Thor Thor's for 1, so it's gonna be a total of 4. So we can drop the main down to 3 threat, which is decent, I think. Groot's gonna get knocked out. That's fine. Let's just do that. So we're gonna do a double here to play Nowhere. Play only if your identity has a Guardian trait. Rocket has a Guardian trait here. You increase your ally limit by 1. After a player plays a Guardian ally, we can exhaust a card and then we can draw a card. So this would be a double paying for an aggression card to play Throg. Throg is a Guardian ally. He's a Guardian trait, so we can exhaust Nowhere to now draw a card after he enters play. Ooh, we got another. So we could take a damage, spend 2 mentals here, and just discard this. So we have 2 mentals here. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't have the damage here, so I want to do as much throwing as possible. If I do this and get rid of it, this goes up to 8, and then we throw for 1, 2, 3. So it goes down to 5. If we don't get rid of this and we just play the I've got a plan, we can do we can thwart for 1, then we thwart for 2, so it's gonna be 3 plus Throg is 4, and then we don't add extra thing to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That brings down to 8. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I don't know what to do here, guys. This is hard in here. Do we have any more battery packs? Let's look through here. We lost. No, we lost both battery packs. Okay, and I don't know how many pistols we have. I think we only have 2, right? I don't know how many rocket has. The rocket launcher's gone as well. We're probably not. How do we get more damage? Oh, we just take his attack because we have 11 life. So Groot can do 2 more damage. Okay, before we do that, let's just go ahead and do this. We're gonna pistol and particle cannon. So it's gonna do 2 plus 4, so 6 damage on collector. That brings it from 14 down to 8. So we're getting close to fizzling out here, but we're also getting closer to kill. So we did that. Then I'm worried about getting an advance here because that would end us. Otherwise, I could just ignore that and just attack and do damage. We swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 0 attack. I think I leave this in play. We're just gonna take the Obedience Potion on Rocket, and we're gonna try to do some thwarting. So let's thwart here for 1 because we have -1 thwart with this. This goes down to 6. Then we use a resource to play I've Got a Plan. After you make a basic thwart using your thwart, we can ready rock Raccoon. We get +1 thwart until the end of phase. So now we can thwart for 2. Let's drop it down to 4. And then if Throg swings here, I think we need him to swing. But then if he gets an advance, we lose for sure. Even if it gets a boost of 0. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, these do not get discarded whenever they run out of charge counters because they don't have to use his keywords. So Rocket stuff is a little bit different than other stuff that comes in with charge counters. Yeah, we need to test attack. We just ignore that. We're just going to swing for 2 on the collector. Brings from 8 down to 6. What's the odds we get in advance, right, guys? We take constant damage. That's going to enter turn this right back up. So we have to just survive this. We're going to draw back up to our hands as a 5. Oh, we got a drop kick. I should have just stored it then. And we got Psylocke, which can help us flip down. Collector's turn, he adds 1 to the main, goes up to 5. He is going to attack us here. Let's take the attack to the face because we have 11 life. Boost card is going to be put Silent Ghost in play, engage with you. It's a one-viewed effect which says you are confused, but it's not confused. It's put into play with the boost effect. So he's going to do 1, 2, 3 plus the amplify, so 4 damage, brings us from 11 down to 7. And the ghost will hit us here for 2. I think we blocked this for Groot actually, because we can drop kick. Yeah, Groot's gonna defend the attack of the Psionic Ghost because he hits us now. It does 2 damage to Groot, and then Groot's gonna heal the 2 damage back up, so he stays alive. Face down counter card is an advance. The collector schemes with the base of 4. Boost card here of 0, but the amplify makes it +1, so he's scheming for 5, and he hits the threat here on the main scheme. I needed Throg to thwart 1, and then we would have won. I forgot we had drop kicks left in our deck. Darn, guys, that was so close. Yeah, because if Throg had just thwarted instead of attacking, he would have 8 life. Then we can have Drax attack. We can do a drop kick for 4 damage. That's 7. And then, actually, we still don't even have to kill. Right? No, and then Throg can attack this turn. Yeah, again, yeah. Darn it, guys, I made a mistake there. Yeah, because I should have just had Throg thwart for 1. And then we would have to kill there. Because Throg swings for 2 now, this next turn. Drop swings for 3, that's 5. Plus a drop kick is gonna be 4 more, so 9. Dang, we were so close. We got that advance. We even got the low boost here, but the amplify gave the collector enough. Oh man, okay. I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. We're not able to pull off the win there. All right, guys, that was a devastating loss here with Rocket Raccoon against the collector for this weekly one-shot challenge. So I wanted to do a quick rematch here and get a win. So we're gonna go all out, guns ablaze. We're gonna be using Cable here, and we're going to be taking on the collector here on expert mode for the weekly one-shot challenge. So let's go ahead and get the collector set up. Create the collection game area. We have that right here. Put the top part of each player's deck face into the collection. Let's shuffle up our deck here. And we're just going to be using our I Love Spider-Man Justice deck here for Cable. So top card will go into the collection. And it's going to be our, a strength there. Not my favorite thing to see, but that's okay. Let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B. Starts off here with 4 times player threat. And then it says here, if there are 5 cards in the collection, we lose a game. But since we are doing the one-shot challenge, even if there's 5 cards, we will not lose. But we can never remove cards from the collection. If this hits 10, we will lose. And if the collector brings Cable down to 0, we'll also lose. Let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. Yeah, so collector has the same force interrupt as before. Whenever a card would be placed into this card from play, we put it face into the collection here instead. And then his one reviewed, we have to choose either put the top card of our deck face up into the collection or take 3 damage. Let's just take 3 damage. We drop from 12 down to 9. And 9 is Rocket's starting hit points. All right, let's drop to our hand says here 6 in our Alter Ego and get started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I think I like her Intuition and K-Star. Let's mulligan this card 3 and then draw 3 more cards here, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, I like the lock and load there. Okay, so we use Cable setup ability. Soldier X, search your deck and discard pop for a player's side scheme put into play. We're gonna get our trusty build support here, of course. Shuffle up our deck. All right, so build support comes in with 3 times player threat. We are just gonna go ahead and flip over here to hero form. This would be a double resource, so I can play Heroic Intuition. Your hero gets +1 thwart, so now Cable has 3 thwart. Thwart for 3 clears off the build support. When this side scheme is defeated, we search our deck and discard pile for support with a cost 3 less put into play. Let's get our trusty Gray Malkin. 2 cost support comes into play. We can exhaust the Gray Malkin to generate an energy resource, and every single time the side scheme is defeated, we can ready the Gray Malkin back up. Build support has a victory keyword, so actually, instead of going into the discard pile and going into the collection, all victory keyword side schemes will actually get removed from the game and bypass the collector's force interrupt. So let's just put the Picture display, I guess, right over here. All right, and then Cable has a response once per phase. After he defeats the side scheme, he can ready back up. So we're back and ready here. And let's see, if we lock and load, we can still play either Jessica Jones or Kesar. Do I want Jessica Jones or Kesar? I kind of actually want Kesar more because he can do more right away. Yeah, let's just do Kesar. We'll do Great Malkin, generate energy resource to play lock and load. Player's side scheme comes in with 2 times player threat. Actually, we can just leave the side scheme here. No, wait, I need the resource here. Okay, Cable's going to thwart for 3, clear off lock and load. Also goes into victory display. When lock and load is defeated, we can search our deck and discard pile for a weapon upgrade with the cost 3 or less put into play. So we're going to get our trusty plasma rifle here. Comes into play. Shuffle up our player deck. Cable already ready up once for phase, so he can't ready up again after defeating that side scheme, but we can ready up the Great Malkin indefinitely. Exhaust the Great Malkin, generate energy resource. This would be 2 more for total 3. Play Kesar. When he enters play, remove 1 threat from a scheme. Let's take a threat, or every scheme in play, so it takes the threat off the main. Kesar will just swing for 2 on the collector. That'll bring him from 14 down to 12. Kesar takes a consequential damage, and we're going to end our turn. Let's ready back up, and then draw back up to our hand size here of 5. We got pretty well set up there. Ooh, we got Nick Fury here. And a superpower training. Okay, it's the collector's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us with a base of 2. Let's take it. So boost card here is going to be boost effect. If there are 3 or fewer cards in the collection, which there are, put the top card of deck face into the collection. Oof, we lost a Mind Sand, which is not great. And that's the boost effect. So only 2 damage brings Cable from 9 down to 7. Then we're dealt a phase down encounter card, which is going to be an assault. The villain attacks you. Let's take the attack as well. 2. Boost card here of 1. So 3 damage brings Cable from 7 down to 4. But Cable is super duper tanky, so we're doing fine. All right, let's do Great Malkin. Generates a resource to play our superpower training. Player sizing comes in with 3 times player threat. Cable is going to thwart for 3 and just clear that off. Goes into victory display. Search our deck and discard pile for an identity specific upgrade. Put into play here. What do we want? Do we identity specific upgrade? So let's get our telekinetic force field, I guess. So it comes into play. 2 cost identity specific upgrade. Hero form only. When a friendly character would take any amount of damage, we can discard the telekinetic force field and prevent all of that damage. So anytime an ally or a hero takes any amount of damage, we can do that. All right, and then we can write Great Malkin side scheme is defeated. Cable ready up once per phase after he defeats the side scheme. And then let's see, if I play Nick here, I can draw, and I'd still probably play something. So let's exhaust Great Malkin, generate energy. 3 more for total 4. Play Nick Fury. When he enters play, choose one player one to draw 3 cards. So even when we don't get anything, we just use it all for a TK blast. I got the Professor, actually, which I like a lot. So if I play this and this, we're getting Blindfold really soon. Yeah, Blindfold will allow us to flip down safely because she can look at the encounter deck, right? So resource here to play the Professor. So 1 cost support. We can use an alter ego action to either draw a card or get any side scheme in from our deck or discard pile and add to your hand with the effect of this, but only alter ego. Good Investigator is a 0 cost upgrade. Whenever we defeat a side scheme, we exhaust this and draw a card. Then let's go ahead and use our plasma rifle. We exhaust the card, spend an energy resource right here to do damage to enemy equal to the number of side schemes in victory display. So 3 on the collector brings from 12 down to 9. And then Cable's going to throw for 3 from the main, drop it down to 1. We have Nick and Kesar both swing for 1, 2, 3, 4 on the collector. That will bring it from 9 down to 5. And then both allies will take a consequential damage. That will end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5 in our hero form. Looking for Blindfold. Ooh, no Blindfold yet. We're getting close. Ooh, but we got Precognition actually, so pretty much the same thing. All right, Collector's turn, he's going to add 1 to the main. He is going to attack us. Nick will defend, hitting with a base of 2. Boost card here is going to be 2, so 4 damage. Knocks out Nick Fury. He will go into the collection instead of the discard pile. So we have 3 cards in the collection now. Then we're dealt a face down encounter card, which is cut off guard. This card upgrade or support you control. Darn. I guess we lose a skilled investigator. So whatever we lose, it's gone forever. But we have 2 copies of skilled investigator in our deck. Yeah, let's just toss this. So this will go into the collection instead of the victory display. And unfortunately, because we're playing with this challenger, we cannot use a hero action right here to remove cards from the collection. So they stay in there forever, even though we have the resources to remove cards. All right, so it's back to our turn. Let's do like a Generation X. Clear it off. Ready. Wiccan. No, wait. This will bring him down to 1. So Let's plan this out. If I play a Generation X, Cable thwarts it. No, we play Wiccan first. Okay, let's exhaust the Gray Malkin to generate an energy resource. This would be a second resource here, so I can play Wiccan. Then we're going to play Generation X. It's a player size and comes in with 3 times player threat. Cable is going to, of course, throw it off with our +1 with the her innovation, so 3 threat clears it off. Goes in victory display. When this side scheme is defeated, we can search our deck and discard pile for an identified specific event, add to your hand. So let's look through our discard pile here. And okay, we don't want anything from there. Let's look through our deck, and we're gonna get a mind scan, add to your hand, and shuffle up our deck. Okay, so let me see. Cable defeats a side scheme, so once we're faced, he can ready back up here. And then Gray Malkin will also ready back up because the side scheme was defeated. Then what do? We're going to, if I precognition here, then I can, ooh, no, I'm short a resource for the mind scan. We're gonna add a lot, but we have the thwarting actually. I should play arrows instead of Wiccan though. So then do I not flip him? No, I still flip him. Okay, we're gonna play precognition here. Look at the top X cards of the encounter deck, where X equals to number size in victory display. So 4 here. So 4 cards on top of the deck. We can discard 1. You may discard 1 and put the rest back anywhere, so we don't have to discard any. So all right, let's see. So we can rearrange him in any order that we want here. So he's gonna scheme. We can give him the Servant Bot as the boost card. So he schemes for 0 boost, and then this would be the encounter card, which is completely fine. And then we don't want, let's see. Ooh, this card is nasty. I think we discard the Star Shark. I can't say that. Sonic goes as a boost. I don't know if I want that. That's fine. Let's just do that. Yeah, so let's discard this and then put these 4 cards back on top in this order that we chose. Yeah, okay. That will resolve our precognition. All right. Then, what are we doing, guys? Are we flipping him? I feel like we are. Yeah, let's do Plaza Rifle and Gray Malkin. And then, oh, wait. Endorse the card, top card, and card for each boost icon is card D1 damage enemy. I guess we're not going to trigger it. That's fine. So I should have planned it out before we did our thing. That's fine. So Gray Malkin plus Plaza Rifle is going to do 4 damage to enemy now because we have 4 sides in here. So on the collector, that'll bring him from 5 down to 1. And then Wiccan is just going to swing for 1. That'll bring him from 1 down to 0. And that will flip the collector here to his third and final stage where he comes in with 18 life. And then 1 review, we put the top card of our deck face into the collection. We lost Blindfold. That's not great. 5 cards here. And then we place 1 threat on the main scheme for each card in there. So 5 goes on the main. It's going to be 7. Wiccan takes a consequential damage here for attacking. Then we're going to have Cable Thor for 3 from the main. Drops this from 7 down to 4. And then we're going to flip down, I think. Yeah, because we know what the encounter cards are, to Ultra Ego. And then we're going to exhaust the Professor. We pick the one to get a side scheme from your deck or discard pile and add to your hand. Let's get our Technovirus Purge, add to your hand. Then we'll just do, oh yeah, I kind of wasted the Generation X. 2 resources here to play Arrows. And the Arrows will Thor for 2 from the main scheme. Drop that down to 2. He'll take a consequential damage. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then draw back up to our hand size here of 6 and Ultra Ego. Oh, we have to keep the pressure. Oh, darn, I wanted to. Can we clear it off twice? Oh, we actually can, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so I think we have to kill here. Collector's turn, he's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme with a base of 4. We know the boost here is going to be 0. So he schemes for 4 plus 3 is going to be a total of 7 threat. Then he's going to deal us a face-on encounter card, which we know is going to be Technovirus Resurgence. So search your deck, discard pile, and victory display for the Technovirus Purge, and put it into play. And this card will be underneath it. And then if we defeat the Technovirus Purge, then it will get this card will go away. So there's acceleration here, and then 5 threat on Technovirus Purge. All right, and then it is back to our turn here, right? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, cool. So we're gonna play Keep With the Pressure. It's a player's side scheme. We're only allowed to have 1 player side scheme play at a time, so we must immediately discard 1. Let's discard the Technovirus Purge, which we're allowed to do. Gets discarded. Oh, but it was in play. Oh yeah, this actually got dicey. Okay, let's do some thwarting first in case I miss anything. So let's not do that quite yet. Um, so this has 5 threat. Yeah, so it easily played actually go into here, and then we add 2 to the main scheme. And I am worried that I actually didn't thwart correctly with that. We can't. So what I wanted to do was keep up the pressure 2 times, but then I need allies to get knocked out. That's fine. We're gonna do Wiccan. We'll thwart for 1 here from the main. His effect is a response, is not a force response, so we didn't have to trigger it. We don't want to, but now we will. After he thwarts his card, talk about the encounter deck. And then for each boost icon on his card, deal 1 damage to enemy. So no boost icons, no damage, unfortunately. He'll take a consequence of damage now. And then we'll do Arrows thwarting for 2 from the main. Yeah, it's fine. Drop this down to 4 now. Or, yeah, from 4. From 6, he'll take consequence damage, get knocked out. He goes into the collection. So we add 1 threat to the main scheme. It goes back up to 5. Okay. Now, do I still keep with the pressure? Oh wait, I just realized I can't do it twice anyways because there's a victory keyword. Man, I'm tripping here. Okay, let's just flip over here to hero form. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, we flip over the hero form. We're just going to, I don't know, man. Let's use the Great Malkin to generate an energy resource. I forgot to use Professor. That's fine. This would be a second resource here. I'm messing up all over the place. So 2 resources to play a Mind Scan. Here, action threat, remove 3 from the scheme. Remove 1 additional threat from that scheme for each side scheme victory display. We have 4, so it's going to be 7 threat. Clears off Technovirus Purge. When it's defeated, it goes into victory display with the victory keyword. This card doesn't get discarded. It goes into the collection. Collector's effect now on stage 3 adds a threat to the main. When Technovirus Purge is in when that's in the victory display, Cable gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense. Mind Scan resolves. We can read the Grey Malkin because the side scheme was defeated. So Cable now has 4 thwart. Let's play Keep with the Pressure. Player sizing comes in with 2 times player threat. For some reason, I thought that I could defeat it, and I used the Professor to recur it, but it has a victory keyword anyway, so I don't know why I had a messed up train of thought there. Anyways, let's do Cable is going to thwart here for 4. Clear off Keep Up the Pressure. Side scheme is defeated. Goes back into victory display, or first time in victory display. Then we search our deck and discard pile for an attack event. Add to your hand. Let's look through our discard pile here. We're going to get our Telekinetic Blast, add that to our hand. Until the end of this phase, each attack event deals 1 additional damage. Cube can ready it once per phase after he defeats the side scheme. That was our one ready because we didn't do with the Mind Scan thing. We're already readied up. All right, and then, yeah, so Cable is going to swing here for 3 with the Technovirus Purge on the Collector. That'll bring from 18 down to 15. We exhaust our Plasma Rifle, spend energy resource in Grey Malkin, do 4 damage because it caps at 4, with more than 4 side schemes here on the Collector. That'll bring from 15 down to 11. And then we can do 3 resources right here to play a Telekinetic Blast, do 6 damage to enemy, +1 for each side scheme in the victory display. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, +6 is going to be 12 damage, and that'll bring it from 11 down to 0. And yeah, there was the Collector here with the weekly one-shot challenge number 13 with Cable. And I think that was pretty messy actually because I just kept forgetting the victory keyword with the Collector stuff, and it got a little bit complicated for me. And I forgot to use a Professor here in Alter Ego to give me an extra resource. But yeah, Cable was still able to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay here, and Cable got revenge here for Rocket. And I'll see you guys next week for the next weekly one-shot challenge.